Sorry about that intro. YouTube was not acting right. Every time I would, I had it turned the way I wanted, and it just wouldn't connect right. So I don't know. Anyway, just thought I'd come on here and hang out, maybe look at some fireworks for about 30 minutes or so. Uh, yeah. So let me know if you're in there. Got some ground blooms and stuff here, mostly. Gonna take a look at it. What's up, David? I guess you're the only one in here at the moment. So yeah, if you guys are in here, let me know you're in here, and we'll get started here in just a few minutes, guys. So what's up, David? Man, you doing all right on this Monday? What's up, Brian? ZWWZ, what's up from Maine? How's it going in Maine? Somewhere I've never been. One of these days, I'm going to take a trip up that direction of the state, and there's some places I want to visit up there, I guess. You know, some states. Furthest I have been that way is Virginia. I went to college in Virginia for a couple of weeks, and then I realized I hated the place, and I left. So that's farthest I've went that way. Zippers and blooms. These are mostly just that's stuff that I was looking at the other day. But what's up, Mid-South Boomers? Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Man, we got all kinds of people popping off now. Let's see. Things are going good. 3-month-old Dawson get to see his first. Awesome. Seeing the first fireworks ever. That's exciting. Colorado's in the house. Wasn't there just something crazy going on in Colorado today? Was that Colorado? Where that guy without a shirt from Egypt or whatever was like shooting people with a flamethrower or something? Something crazy was going on. But yeah, I think that was Colorado. Maybe I'm wrong. But if you're Alexander, if that was in Colorado and you seen that today, let me know. Because I'm pretty sure that was Colorado. I seen that happening. It was either today or yesterday. But yeah, I know it was crazy. Like people were getting hurt, like they were getting burnt and stuff. And he was like, I don't know. They said a flamethrower, but it, like I don't know. I don't know what it was exactly. You know, stuff gets exaggerated. So you hear things in passing, and that's what happens. So, all right. So we got enough people up in here. We'll get started. So first thing I want to talk about is if you have noticed, if you've checked out my channel in the last few hours, there is now a join button on there. I contemplated on it for a while if I wanted to do that, and I decided to give it a shot. So there's membership on there now that you can join a membership if you want for certain like exclusive contents and things like that. I just ask you guys to bear with me as I learn how to do it. So I'm trying to get that figured out. I did check on my wife's phone, and the join button is on there now. It wasn't on there earlier, but so it's nothing you have to do. I just put the option out there. Trying something new, trying to progress the channel a little bit. So you guys let me know what you think about that. If you join, great. If you don't, great. So you're still going to get a whole bunch of videos from Light of the World Fireworks. So didn't you hear anything about that? Just got back in the state. Okay. Boulder, Colorado. Brian Kindred, welcome to the Light of the World Fireworks fan. Awesome, man. Greatly appreciate that. So, yep, that's what it is, guys. There is a LOTWF fan and LOTWF fanatic. There's two of them on there. And that may get tweaked. Like, I may move some of the features and stuff around. Like I said, I'm just experimenting with it. So, if you want to join, great. If not, it's cool. So, if you want to donate to the channel, that's great too. If you don't, it's fine too. So the idea is to help basically support the channel to where I can buy fireworks and I don't have to tap into my my debit account and stuff like that. But because I'm with being monetized on YouTube, you make a little bit of money, but YouTube's going to decide what I get, right? So But anyway, guys, so let's get started. So before we get into the spinners, we got some Alien and Vixen 50 strips. I think these are just reds. Yeah, those are reds. All reds on those. And these are stripes. These are really good. Get the, if you can find them, get them, guys, because I think once they're gone, they're gone. I mean, of course, they're not going to make them anymore, but once they're gone, you know, it's going to be harder and harder to get them. That's why I got a tub over there of them, and I try to hang on to them. But check these out, guys. I picked these up last year on my trip to Indiana. These are Dot C. Let me bring it in closer. These are Dot C ground blooms. Yeah, I didn't pay much at all for that. So, let's see. Awesome. Thank you, Brian Kindred. Gave me I guess that's I don't know, heart. Can I hit the heart? I'm still trying to figure out some of this stuff on YouTube, guys. It won't let me hit it, man. I'm hitting the heart and the like button and nothing's happening. So, but anyway, it is greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for doing that. It means a lot to me. So, awesome. And here is some more. Oh, focus. These are Blockbuster ground. Now, these are UN, so they say, but I think they're just rewraps or something because they got paper fuses. So, I mean, I don't know exactly how that works, but paper fuses was a DOT thing, right? So, yeah. But these are really good. I've done a video on these, so make sure you check out the video on them because these are really good. These lasted forever. I need to just leave that out, don't I? I was putting stuff away. Let's put it out there where everybody can see. Do you ever keep the label from collectible firecracker strips that you couldn't resist to light? I keep the labels of the cool. Yep, I do that all the time. I do that all the time. I've actually got a stack of labels over there on my bookshelf that I'm wanting to do a label book, and I just can't. I just haven't had time to get around to doing it, but that is the plan, is to do a label book someday on those. Make that happen. So here we got a few more packs. I think these look a little different. I don't know. Maybe not. Some more Blockbusters. I think I've traded a few of these. But might trade one more. But here are some Horse brand jumping jacks. These are pretty decent too. Focus. There it goes. So did everybody have a good weekend? I have been working a lot. Like the way I got to work like, so I get 2 Saturdays off a month. So I have to work, like if there's 5 Saturdays, it means I have to work 3 Saturdays. So I had to work 3 Saturdays in May, and then I'm off this Saturday, and then I got to work the next 2 Saturdays, and then I'm going on vacation the following Friday. So I've been working a ton of Saturdays and I hate it. So yeah, let me know what you guys got going. Oh man, I got more of these. I didn't know I had this many. In here. What we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. And I got an open pack. Go check out the video on these if you guys haven't seen them. Blockbuster ground blooms from Light of the World. Now these are pretty neat. I've never shot these because this is the only pack I got. Strobe flower bloom, like they strobe and spin. So they're ground blooms and they got like a strobe and a spin to them. And there's something else. Was it a strobe fountain and ground bloom? I think. You can look up the video on them. But don't see, there's new ones out from Red Land that are called strobe flowers or something like that. But all they are is a ground bloom. They don't strobe at all. These actually, if I remember correctly, they do what they say on the box, actually. Check these dudes out. Not made anymore, or at least this brand doesn't make them anymore. What's that? Kylan King, is that the name of it? They say that this stuff is really hard to come by, but I found these in Indiana. I got quite a few of these. I don't need to pull them all out, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of them. 14 of those. Something like that. So, am I missing anything? No. Y'all ain't very talkative tonight, huh? So just some ground blooms here. These came from Shelton. I thought they looked a little older. They're tall. Here, you can see these better. 99 cents for those. I dug to the bottom of the pile to get these because they looked older. And they're not that great. They're really not that great. But it's always neat to have older stuff. Older looking. I mean, they just look old too, you know. The older stuff always looks cooler. Jackrabbit ground blooms. And this is, they got a lot of newer versions of these jackrabbits, but they're nothing spectacular. Let's see. Another one of my favorite things here. I was gonna dig out some strobes and talk about strobes tonight, but I got these from the same place in Indiana. I think it's called HP Fireworks, Half Price Fireworks. Had a lot of neat stuff in that store. We'll probably stop back by there here in July. So if you've never been there, go check it out. These are really just basically little flashing signal strobes, but they're pretty good. Three, I got more than that in somewhere. Now these are my all-time favorite little novelty. I thought I had one open. Yeah, this one's not open either. Where's my knife? 4th of July is getting close, guys. Anybody else excited but me? I'm ready for the tents to open. I love going tent shopping. Dude, so I know probably other places in the country do tents, but somebody was telling me a while back that it's probably been a couple years ago. They're like firework tents, and I'm like, really? Like, you never heard of firework tents before? But I was like, they only do it, like in Missouri, they only do it on the 4th. They don't do it for like New Year's and stuff like that. They only do it for the 4th. What is your opinion on fireworks related tattoos? I have 4 of them. Ordnance placards and exploding fireworks. I'd like to think it's common. I'm not a tattoo guy, so I couldn't tell you, but I would say do you. Yeah, I am not a tattoo person at all. Never even really had the desire to get one, but like I said, do you. If you got them and you like them. So these are the flashing signals. These got a good strobe, and then they got a flare at the end that's that color. These are super cool. I love these. If you see these guys, buy them. They don't make them anymore. So I bought a whole bunch of them when I went to Indiana. Tents open up on June 13th in Council Bluffs. Getting excited. Council Bluffs, Iowa? Is that Council Bluffs, Iowa? Let me know, because I go to Council Bluffs every September for Open the Heavens conference out there. Our tents suck. They are expensive and lack quality product. So I think it's Cyphercraft. I watched some of his videos. He goes and tent shop, I guess, in Washington is where that's at, and I've seen some decent stuff in there, but sometimes the pricing and stuff is kind of expensive in some of those tents. So I mean, the only tents I've been to, I mean, I've been to some in Mississippi and they were decent, but tents get expensive. So you got to be prepared when you walk into a tent, because they're going to be priced quite a bit higher than everywhere else. Now, sometimes you'll find a tent that's just randomly cool and you're just like, man, this is great, and you'll buy up stuff, but doesn't happen very often here. Most of the time everything's jacked up, and they do that because most of the people that's hitting those tents are people that are shopping for the 4th, that don't shop year round, they don't look at fireworks, they don't care nothing about it except on the 4th of July, and they know that people will buy them. And I walk right out of that place and make them mad every time, because I won't buy anything if it's too pricey, because I know I can get it somewhere else cheaper, and it's just the way I am. So if it's too expensive, I'm not buying it. And they're, sometimes I've had them get upset, like I didn't buy anything, but it's like, you're too expensive. I mean, some of the stuff was more expensive than Phantom, and I'm like, holy smokes. But yeah, I get the tent thing. Iowa, yes, okay, so yeah, I go to Council Bluffs, Iowa every September. Is there any good stores there? Yeah, I've heard Pyroland is really good. Pyroland's got some ground blooms. Man, I was just outside. That video that I just posted, I shot a couple of those Pyroland ground blooms. If you have never seen them, go watch that video because, man, those things, I wish they would spin a little longer, but, man, they've got one heck of a pop. They've got a heck of a pop. I love it. Those are awesome. So we got a Starball contribution here. These are no-namers. I got some Red Lantern ones somewhere. I think I picked these up on vacation. The Red Lantern ones I have are older. They're blue, and these are red. I don't have good places to shoot stuff like this. That's why you never see much of it on the channel. But I am going, because every time I light them, they spin, go nuts, and fall off the board that I have them on. You need like a huge concrete slab in order to really do it, and I just don't have that. So one of these days, when I find a place to do it, I'm gonna burn them all and have fun watching, make some videos on them. But so let's see. I don't have a whole lot in this little tub. Just a little bitty tub here. Thought I'd show you guys. Here's one of those ground blooms out of the thing. Blockbuster. See, there's the paper fuse. Little braided fuse. These are so cool. I'm telling you, if you have not seen them, go check them out. Make sure you check them out on my channel. My channel. Let's see. Gene D, awesome. Having a separate conversation. Did I miss something? Placard tattoo and M80 tattoo on my neck. Cool. Yeah, tattoo's just not my thing, but I completely get it. Like, do you for sure? So here's some alien star bombs, little bitty ones. These are 12s. Let's take. I'll open a pack and show you guys. They're little. They're fatties, but well, I wouldn't say that. They're short. They're not bad either, but look at all this powder that fell out. That's the problem. They've been around a while and they weren't took care of. Now it's all over me. Wow, dust flying everywhere. Yeah, I'm just gonna put those back in the box, but let's see what else we got in here. Oh, here's one of the Red Lantern paper fuse. Focus. It doesn't want to focus tonight. I think when I get my hand in there like that, it screws up. Well, anyway, there it is. Yeah, Shelton is the one that carried the aliens and the vixens. They're just getting very hard to find. I know that there are some stores that still have them, and I've managed to get my hands on quite a few. I don't have a ton. Like, I've got 3 bricks of Vixen 16s, and then I've got a bunch of half bricks of aliens and a few full bricks, and it's kind of challenging actually to figure out which ones are the good ones, and I've had to do a lot of work to figure that out, but I think I finally figured it out to which ones were good. But basic separate conversation. Okay. So the last thing I got in here, and I'll put this away and see if I can find another tub. We'll talk for a little bit longer. But losing some of you guys, I'm seeing the viewers go down. That's okay. It's a Monday. I just usually do these things on the weekend, but my weekend was so crazy. I had to work, then I came home and did yard work, and then I fell asleep. And then Sunday I had church, and then I had a board meeting because I'm vice president on the board, associate pastor. And then I had to go to my father-in-law's birthday party, and then it was time to go to bed. So I had no weekend at all. So these little bitty fountains, and they got a little bit of crackle in them. That one's falling apart, but these are really cool. So if you find these Kingbird mini fountain, something just to scratch the itch is really what that is. Just something just to scratch the itch. It doesn't make a lot of noise, but Joe Howard, how's it going, man? About 5 more weeks and the Indiana trip time. Yeah, that's right. So that means that my vacation's coming up sooner because I'm going on vacation, coming back for 2 weeks, and then going on the Indiana trip. So I am looking forward to that. I'm trying to figure out my money situation on that. How I'm going to make that happen. I'm going to have to save money on vacation and just kind of plan to put some money back, I think. But I'm going to make it work one way or the other. I was actually just talking to Taylor yesterday, making sure that she still wanted to go. Told her it's going to be a long day, but it's going to be a fun day. It was last year whenever we went. Those of us that went last year, it was a lot of fun. But let's see. Try to put these away, and I'll go grab another box real quick, guys. If you want to keep looking at some stuff, we can do that. If not, we can just talk. But it doesn't matter. Just give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, I'm back. Let's see. Do your friends or neighbors ever bring fireworks to you? No. They don't ever really bring anything to me. Neighbors, uh, I don't have neighbors like real close. Like my neighbors are a decent distance away, like across the road, and I've got one neighbor that's like 50 yards from me, maybe something like that, maybe a little less. But he's never home, and then there's a few past him, but uh, no, I don't really have neighbors that do fireworks or anything like that. So I do have like friends that I see occasionally that I get some stuff from, but as far as neighbors or anything like that, no, I don't have anything like that. I will gladly accept anything though. Somebody wants to give it to me. Me and Taylor got a saying. We always go, if it's free, it's for me. Because you don't turn down free stuff, right? So check these out. These are cool. Glitter Star in the Sky by Top Gun. So there is a Monkey Mania version that's just about like this that I'm hopefully going to get some of. And they're called Power Ranger. I don't know why they're called Power Ranger, but that's what they're called. So it's basically like, I would say they're like stickless rockets. They just don't have like a boom at the end. They have like a crackle. It doesn't want to open. Here we go. How many's in here? 12? I think there's 12 in there. So I need to demo these. I've never done it. So here's what they look like. Let me just... Can't get it to focus tonight. You can't see that. But anyway, that's how you go. You light them, and then they drop and spin, and then shoot up with like a... You know, they spray out some sparks, and then at the end, they got a nice crackle. There it goes. Glitter Star in the Sky by Top Gun. Very cool. If you see him, pick you some up. Just a pack or two to play with or something. I think you'd enjoy them. But I wish I had more. I got like 2 packs. If I see them, I'm going to buy them because I want to get some more. It says right there on the box, 12 piece. Now I feel dumb. Another one of my favorites from Firehawk, not made anymore, are Skybangers. These things sound like shotguns up in the air, man. These are great. So they got 2 booms on them. Spin up, got 2 big booms. It sounds just like shotgun. Skybanger. You see them, get them. And I know there's still some out there because somebody sent me some pictures the other day and said, are these any good? Yep, they're good. They're pretty good. Let's see. So these were deceiving. Let's see if we can read what it says. Spins upward, emits showers of sparks with report. Liars. There's no report. They just basically a space flyer. They just spin up, shoot out sparks, and then come back down. That's about it. Nothing spectacular with them. So All right, let's see. This is mostly just flyers in here. Some stuff is collection and some stuff I'll probably shoot someday. Moonshaker. Who's that by? Doesn't say. TNT. Right there. Somebody gave me that. Have you shot the bomber planes? They look like those loose flyers in the back. These here. Is there another version? I thought there was another version up here. Yeah, anyway, but yeah. Yeah, I've shot those before. Those all came in those grab bags. I've actually got some of... That's the ladyfingers. Yeah, I've got packs of these from Westlake brand. I think they're the same. They may be a little different, but they shoot out like crackles and spark, like red and green colors, little pearls and stuff. Pretty fun. I'm not a huge flyer guy. Like, I like them, but I don't dump a bunch of money into it. Like, I've got some here. I got a kind of a box full here that somebody gave me a bunch of these, and I haven't shot them. So, do you have any flyers by Showtime? They make two versions, but can't remember the names. Showtime. Let me think. What did they make? I know what you're talking about. I want to say Tiger Tail. I think Tiger Tail was one of them that Showtime did. Now this one right here is a tiger's tail, but it doesn't say Showtime. But I know I've had a Showtime Tiger Tail. And it may be one of those things where it says it on the box too. But here's a tiger's tail. I'm almost positive that was a Showtime product. And there was another one, you're right, and I can't remember. But, yeah. If I think about it, we'll talk about it at a later date. But I'm almost positive Tiger Tail was one of them. Right here. Almost positive that was Showtime. Here's some new of the bombers. See these, I don't know why they call them bomber. They don't have any ladyfingers on them. So these are the newer versions. And then here you can see the older version, because look at the stars on them. So this just goes to show you, like, see, that one says B3, this one doesn't, so I don't know, maybe there's just different versions. This is a B1, and that's a B3. It seems like I had a B4 somewhere. I didn't know they made that many different versions of them until I got a bunch of them in that, it's probably in this over here, but I'm not going to dig through all that. So, here's a Buzz Trouble. These aren't too bad. Oh, those Wonder helicopters. Oh my gosh, guys. I've got a third of a case coming, which I think I've already traded a few of them. I'm going to do a trade with somebody on them. But I've got them. I'm going to be getting them soon. So, oh my gosh. If you have not saw the demo on those Wonder helicopters from Miracle, those things are freaking ridiculous. They hover. But they go up, hover, and then go up one more time. And on that last one, I swear they go to the flipping moon. They go so high. I was so impressed by those things that I had to buy more. So I'll be getting those within a week or two probably. But yeah, man, those are great. If you have not seen that video, go check that thing out, because that is so cool. Here's just a regular sunflower. That one's a little bit different color-wise. They look about the same, but one says made in China, and this one doesn't say it there. It doesn't say made in China. Anywhere. Huh. Who knows? But, let's see. Here's some of the Utter Chaos. I think these might be the older ones. I think these might be the older ones. What's up, Michael Watts? Man, we're just chilling, hanging out, looking at stuff, talking. Not a whole lot of talking going on tonight, but So, for those of you that are just now joining, Brian, hang on one sec, guys. Modern sunflowers are watered down. Yeah, they're not. They're not very good. But though, if you want something that flies, man, get those Miracle Wonder helicopters, guys. You will not. I'm telling you, they go so high that you can barely see the crackle when the crackle goes off. I mean, that's how high they go. They were crazy good. But anyway, for those of you that are just joining in, if you've watched one of my recent videos here in the last few hours, there is now a join button for membership. If you guys want to join the membership on there for, I couldn't remember what the exclusive perks or whatever are on there, but there is something on there. So basically, if you guys want to help support the channel and help support buying more fireworks so I can keep the channel moving and going, that's what that's for. You don't have to do it. I'm not begging you to do it. I'm not going to do that, but I know that there was some people that want to donate to the channel, and that's one way you can do it. So it's on there if you want to do it, guys. And you can also hit super chats if you want to donate, or super thanks. I don't know what the stuff's called, but it's on there. So if you guys want to do that, that help me out. If not, it's absolutely cool. You're going to get a whole bunch of Light of the World stuff, just like always. So anyway, enough of that. Lots of fun goodies to help with the. Oh yeah, and that's what I was just talking about with some of these little fountains I had earlier, just to scratch the itch. What's up, everyone? A Light of the World fire. What's up, Elliot? Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Yeah, 4th of July is getting close. That is sure. Cannot wait for the 4th of July. I'm ready for everything to open. I'm actually taking a trip Saturday. We're going to Rocket Fireworks in Wright City, Missouri. I got to make sure they're open, but we're planning on going there. I've got to go to Barefoot Village Fireworks. That's in Cherokee Pass. They've got a few stores, though. They got some more down south that I've never been to, but I know the main guy, the owner, lives in my area. So I talked to him quite a bit and got a pretty decent relationship with him too. So, but yeah, I'm ready for stores to really get opened up, because I'm ready to go start looking, like start seeing what's going on and checking stuff out, go on vacation and check out new stores that I haven't been to in like 5 or 6 years. Well, I wouldn't call them new. I've been there before, but so excited about that. I like the video. Let's help. Yeah, guys, make sure you hit the thumbs up on that. That helps out a lot, just pushing the videos out and stuff. Greatly appreciate that. 23 days till my birthday. Already got my big birthday. It's on last live video. Sweet, man. Happy birthday. My birthday came and went. I just got older. I like to not think about them too much. Rocket had great prices from the store tour I saw. Hard to find shells at $99. And yeah. So there's a place down here. It's called Boomland. If you guys ever venture this way, and see, there's like one in Charleston, one in Benton, and one in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. They're all in Missouri, but they've got great prices on stuff. Like, they will blow your mind on some things, like cakes and things like that. I think Bump Bear is like $6.99, and just like great prices on stuff. Just, they got tons of stuff too. You got to hit them like. So they're open year round, but they don't stay fully stocked year round. Like, they kind of just stock it a little bit as they go, as they get new products and stuff like that in. But man, they got good prices on stuff. So make sure, if you guys are ever in this area, if you're passing through on a trip, they're open year round. It's like gas station. There's a gas station and a restaurant, I think, attached, and then they've got like a store where they sell like country crafts and stuff like that. I mean, just check it out. You won't be disappointed. They got good prices and they got good product. So let's see. I'm about out of stuff to show you here, guys, but most of it's just flyers that you've seen. I got a couple of these UFOs. Need to move to Missouri. Yeah, I hear that a lot. You guys have all the good stuff in Missouri here. You get to shoot year round in Missouri, and yeah, that's all true. I mean, it's really cool to be here, because people are asking me all the time, like, how do your neighbors get mad? I've never had anybody say anything, and I've lived here 15 years. Yeah, I've been here 15 years now. I've never had anybody say anything to me, so I just keep doing it. Like that last, I put up a video today called, what did I call it? Blowing away or blowing up your Monday blues or something like that. Uh, and I was outside shooting some, I don't know, some fairly decent sized stuff. Nothing like majorly loud, but I said nothing. It was, just I went out there and had fun for about 20 minutes and I came inside. So, yeah. What's up, Brent Smith? Good to see you, man. Make sure I haven't missed anything, guys. Or good to see you're on here. I didn't actually see you. Blowing up your Monday blues. Yep. I thought it was fun because I've got a new one that I want to do on Sundays. So I've got Friday Night Lights, which I haven't done lately because I have been working like a lot. So like I go to bed at 9 o'clock because I get up at 4, and I don't feel like going out there at 8:50 to shoot something real fast, when you're already tired and ready for bed. But so as soon as I get a day off, like a Friday night into Saturday being off, I'll probably do a Friday Night Lights. I've got something really cool in the works. My wife's working on it with me. I'm not going to give that away just yet, but it's going to be pretty fun for a series that we're going to be doing on the channel. And then I got a series that I want to start on Sundays. It won't be every Sunday, of course, but it's I want to call it Crap Tomorrow's Monday, and just go outside and just like have some fun with fireworks on Sunday and in preparation for Monday. Like nobody likes getting up going to work on a Monday, so we're going to call it Crap Tomorrow's Monday and just enjoy some fireworks. So I agree, need to move to Missouri. $6 for, I can't see that, for Bump Bear is wholesale. Oh yeah, well it's $6.90. It was, last I looked, it was $6.99, and like you can get like lots of 200-gram cakes just like that for that price and up. I mean, some of them, the bigger ones you get in, $11.99. Some of them, a lot of them's $8.99, $7.99. It's just, there's great prices on that type of stuff, but I really don't buy that much stuff like that. But I've tried to go in there and do a video for you guys, and I seen Backyard Fireworks got in there and did a video, and I told him, I said, man, they won't let me do it. So it's like, I'm gonna go back and ask again, and just see if they'll let me. I mean, I don't want to just go in and do it. I want to get permission to do it. I don't want to be that YouTuber that just goes in and tries to sneak a video, but so I want to get permission. I think I'm going to talk to Rocket Fireworks and see if they'll let me do it. And because I did one at Little J's. If you haven't saw that, go check that out. I was pretty thorough in that video. I've talked to the owner of K&K Fireworks in Perryville, Missouri. Well, it's not Perryville, it's McBride, Missouri. It's close to Perryville. And I talked to him just the other day, and I told him, I said, I want to get in there early and hope maybe drum him up a little business. So I'm going to try to get in there early. He's supposed to let me know as soon as he's ready for it. I don't know if they're going to be open in both stores or not, but they've got a website. It's knkfireworks.com. They do not ship though, so you'd have to figure out how you're going to get it. But it's a pretty good store. They got some pretty cool products and stuff in there. So, but yeah, make sure you check that out. Prices vary, just like any store, prices are going to vary. But so it's funny though, like when I'm thinking something's expensive, somebody else will correct me and be like, dude, where I'm at, that's 2 or 3 times that amount. But OC Fireworks, no, I've never online, I think you're talking, that's OC Fireworks online, right? No, I've never ordered from there. I have done a group buy with Vex Pyro, which I usually pick up when I go down that way. It's through rkmfireworks.net. So they got some pretty cool stuff on there too. So if you haven't heard of RKM, you can check that out. I think it's pretty much the same as American Fireworks. I don't know if the same people own it or what. But I think I'm missing some stuff here. And I'll sure do something here for my birthday, 9 days, 4th of July. June birthday is the best way to light some fireworks a month before the pyro holiday. Yeah. So we were out here on Memorial Day, and I mean, we had a blast. We put on a little mini show and everything, and that video I did with the say hello to my little friend. Those videos, or that video that went up, and then the elite mortar shells that you can see right there. Not shells, elite mortar from a Candle Barrage is what it is. But we did those that night, so we just had fun that night. So if it's a holiday, I find it's just a reason to shoot fireworks. So yeah, that little Jay's video was pretty cool. I got to talk to the owner and stuff. I need to go back up there, but it's about 3 hours for me. Rocket has bigger soccer ball. Crack. Yes, I'm gonna be getting some of those probably from there. They're the same as the American balls. I shot some of those on my video today. Those are great. Don't believe what people tell you that it's just a crappy cracker inside. It is a cracker, but it's a big cracker, and they're loud, so you won't be disappointed in them. I mean, unless you're just a complete thump junkie that has to have like like CAG shells over there or something. So I mean, I'm just talking about like a nice firecracker. You'll enjoy them if you're like me and like firecrackers and stuff of all varieties. I like all varieties. I like water crackers all the way up to the biggest thing you can get. So I like it all. But all right, guys. I don't have much else to say, but going to Wisely and Wayne's World soon. I don't know where that's at, man. Let me know where that's at. Somebody's texting me. I don't know why Apple would be texting me. I don't even have Apple. It must be Apple Plus or something. I get Apple Plus for free with my T-Mobile. So I wanted to watch the Monarch Files because I like Godzilla stuff. I like monster movies. So that's the only reason I got it, and I haven't even watched it since I watched that. But anyway, let's see, Southwest Indiana. Okay, yeah, I don't know where a lot is in Indiana. So I've been to a couple parts of Indiana. I've been to Richmond and then West Harrison. I've been that way, and then I've been to Evansville over there. We're in Santa Claus, Indiana. I've been over that way. We took the kids. So I don't know how far that is from me. I'll have to. Wisely, is it just called am I pronouncing it right? Wisely or Whistly? Whistly and Wayne's World. I'll have to try to look that up and see how far away it is. Maybe I can make a trip over there, meet you guys over there or something at some point. So maybe message me that name, because I'm probably going to forget it, because all these things disappear whenever we get off here. It all disappears. So if you go back and watch this video later, you can just write it in the comments or something and let me know that, or you can hit me up on Messenger. I'm pretty sure, Joe, you've hit me up on Messenger. So online also. Cool. Sweet. So yeah, I've been looking at some online places here lately, trying to I've got that itch, guys. I want to get out and start shopping, and nothing's open except the normal places that I go to. And I'm ready for the tents, man. I'm just ready for the random stuff, to go see what the local stores like here. So I live pretty close to Illinois, so there's a bridge that when you come across from Illinois, it's where all the fireworks stands are. So there's 1, 2, 3. There's like 4 places out there that you can go you can shop for fireworks out there, and it's right across the bridge. So I'm kind of looking forward to getting out there. One of the places is kind of high though. They sell a lot of TNT product, and I don't buy TNT product really. So I mean, I do some, like if it's cheap enough. Like at Boomland, you can get TNT product and it's cheap, but at a lot of places you can't get it that price, so I don't buy a lot of it. But a few places out there that aren't too bad though. So yeah, Wayne's probably not that far from. Yeah, I'm gonna look into it. Maybe we can figure that out for, I don't know, maybe late this year or something like that. Maybe go a different direction than I normally do after Christmas or something. I bet we could probably work something out. But all right, guys, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna hop off here. Y'all keep commenting though. Have great prices for 1.4 Pro line. Cool. I'm going for novelties and crackers, but that's cool. I have been buying a little bit of stuff lately, like, bigger stuff for, I've been picking up a few things for the 4th. So I still got that stuff down there to demo, probably demo that closer to the 4th. Cause I'll be going on vacation the week, like, So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday will be the week of the 4th. We're probably going to come back Wednesday and be here for the 4th. So yeah, I've been picking up a few things here and there, but all right, guys, there's not many of you left, so I'm going to let you go. Thanks. God bless, guys. Make sure you go check out all the latest videos. It means a lot to me. It really does. So we'll see you all on the next one. God bless.